we saw a trend with Josh. He was kind of started regressing because he didn't have that conduit to the network. He didn't have the conduit to the brotherhood that he needed, that he was used to and accustomed to. And by putting him back on a bike, I mean, this dude hit the ground running for Foundation 14. I mean, he's bugging the hell out of me. He's texting me all the time, posting crap all the time, and tagging me and hashtagging me. I don't know what's going on. I turn my phone on and I got 900 notifications up to Josh Moss. You know, so, yeah. But you know, and again, with Foundation 14, that's what we look for when we look for these veteran partners in the city. We look for fellas that want to help us with this movement. They're going to help us pay it forward to the next guy and bring him in and share this experience that he's got to experience and they've got to experience it. So I'd like to turn it over to Josh right now. Thanks, Josh, for your service. Thanks, Jay. Everybody that came out today.
You know, Jay mentioned being skeptical of other charitable organizations. This guy calls me up and says, "Hey, I'm going to give you a motorcycle." He's talking about skepticism. What do you mean? What's the catch? No, you know what? Just to give you a little brief history. Yeah, I've been out since 2008, and I've been through every struggle, every symptom you can name with combat stress, and you know, not to be on a negative side, but you know, suicidal ideation, substance abuse. I've been divorced. I've been arrested several times. I've had all the struggles you can mention. And, you know, I started to get my life back after I went through divorce and got through treatment in Battle Creek. I spent 2 months in a residential facility and really started to get my life back. Feeling good, was dead broke, but you know what? I had my sexy motorcycle, and that's all that mattered at the time. 2 years ago, it was stolen. And since then, I've regressed. And I couldn't really figure it out until about 6 months ago. And that's where the Foundation 14 really came into play. I mean, it was like a damn movie written. You know, I started to figure it out about 4, 5, 6 months ago that, you know, missing my bike was missing a part of me, and that was my outlet. You know, and I mentor veterans in the courthouse. I tell them the biggest thing is having an outlet, a positive one, and that was mine. And I started to realize that, and you know, I couldn't make things work, get a motorcycle, and Jay called me. You know, literally 2 weeks after I went to court, and I was like, you know, I'm falling apart. Started making an appointment, you know, get back in the VA. You know, a lot of you veterans, I don't know, you know, how many are medicated or not, but medication isn't the long-term solution, and nobody wants to be on medication at the end of the day. And I haven't been for years. It was to the point where I literally called the VA, was like, hey, let me get back, ordered some meds, and I sat there and stared at them. And I still never got back on them because Foundation 14 came in my life. You know, things started changing again. It really did. You know, when they came into like right before Jay called, I went to the courthouse and said, I'm done mentoring. I can't give back. The hell with this. You know, I was falling apart. And then I started realizing my motorcycle could get one. These guys called and, you know, there was a point where a couple years ago, I even thought about after I lost my bike, like, you know, maybe I shouldn't ride anymore. I got a little girl, you know, I should be a little bit more careful, a little bit more reserved, and all that good stuff. But, you know, I was talking to a guy at work the other day who's kind of an anti-rider, and I said, you know what, man, I thought about never getting back on the bike again, but after I got my bike a couple weeks ago, I haven't felt that alive again in the last 2 years. So, you know, having that outlet, riding, the gym, you know, them kind of things are positive outlets. And the family, my newfound family with Foundation 14, let me tell you, even on days you want to isolate and days you want to sit inside, you don't want to mess with anybody, the key to having a brotherhood like this and bugging Jay all the time is accountability partners, man. Because the more you don't talk, the more you isolate, the more you sit inside and mope, you're going to struggle. And, you know, these guys got me back out of my house again, back alive, staying in the courthouse, and helping veterans change their lives one day at a time. Thank you all for coming out. I appreciate it.
That's Gym Foundation 14.